Good day, comic fam. Comics of the Voice here, and it is a Saturday, and my holidays have officially begun. I went and picked up my books from Captive Audience Comics, Matt, and I did some thumbing around the other day, and I got some books from a old LCS. Well, one book, and some boxes, a couple of boxes. But here is my stack, and yes, there's a slab in here that I paid $15 for. Cheapest slab I've ever bought. So, you guys want to check it out, stay tuned. Alright, comic family, it is The Voice. Let's start with the book I picked up yesterday from my old LCS. This is the one that I bought from my comic shop. You can see it's Grimm's Ghost Stories number 33, but more importantly, it's a Whitman variant because I've been having a hard time finding the gold keys. Oh, glare, glare, glare. But I found at my old LCS the gold key. So now I have the gold key in the Whitman variant. So now we're down rabbit holes, right? Because I'm picking up the same book with the different variants. Because there's a whole bunch in this whole series. But I still got to find all the gold keys up in the 40s. Those ones are hard to find. I've got one slab of that. And the rest, I've got 6 more books to find. And I'll have the whole run with mixed Whitman and mixed gold key. Mostly gold key, but there's a few Whitmans thrown in. But just as a completionist, I'm going to try to find them all, even if I can find them in the Whitmans, just so I have a complete run. And then I can, hunt down the rest and it'll be fine. So here's a pile. So Matt at Captive Audience Comics runs an auction on Fridays. That's his normal auction that he runs. Then through the week, sometimes he'll do what he calls a high grade auction, and he throws in a slab. And all starting bids, $1. So the slab that I picked up, I paid $15. I paid a little more than what I should have, but I was feeling guilty because I think I could have paid $12 for it. So I went a little higher, but that's fine. It's a slab that I was actually had my eyes on, and I was happy to have it. So this is some of my $2 picks that I get from his regular Friday auction. So a G.I. Joe from IDW number 1. I'm not sure which run this is. This is the crown jewel of the Hasbro universe. Reconstruction. So it's an R. It's by Stinser. So I don't know. I'll have to look it up. But, it's G.I. Joe, so I tend to gravitate towards my OG book. This is one that came out a while ago, and I had it on my pull list at my old LCS, and they never got it for me. So now I found it for $2. Gangsta Ass Barista. I think it's a chick behind the counter. Might be a guy. Might be a woman. I don't know. Let's say it's a woman. And she clocked these would-be thieves or somebody with the old coffee pot while she's sitting there chewing bubble gum. And they're all laid out on the floor. Knocked out. Gary B will be proud of me on this one. It's Jim Zub, Conan, Serpent War, numero uno. But Jim Zub does such a great job with this one. Now, I originally passed on this first issue, but now I grabbed it for $2. So why not? This just came out not too long ago, and it was $5, so it would have been $6.30 or $6.40, something like that here. So there, I picked it up for $2. This is from an old series when Black Widow was out. I have this book, but I have it in the B cover, so I was looking for the A. So now I gotta remember to scratch that off my list, because I have a list going in my phone of all the books that I need. And I always have it up and running. So let's go in and figure this out. See, there's my list. Let's go back up to the top. See, I got Black Widow right up there. number 3, 4, and 7. So I had 3A. So now I can scratch off 4A. And now we're down to just the 2, 3 and 7. Feels good when I scratch some stuff off the list. Grimm's Ghost Stories. Did I get anything new? I can't remember. Now I got to go back and look at my other video and see what I got for Grimm's Ghost Stories, because I just got a few of them that I picked up, and I thought one of them was a new issue or one that I don't have. This I picked up purely cover by Gunhawks. Marvel's 80 years, so that came out, what, 5 years ago, because they're on their 85th now. I know that because I got those stickers from No Frills for my book. Well, not stickers, they're cards. They're Marvel cards, the new ones that are specifically in Canada. So that's cool. I have this one already, but my copy is pretty low grade. It's got a lot of wrinkles and runkles and stuff in it. This one looks really sharp. So Call the Conqueror number 1, $2. And what person doesn't want a little of that? All right. Everybody loves. Yep. It's issue number 483. Was originally $5. I like this kind of stuff from that era, so I picked it up. $2 find, so why not? And then from my from Matt's highfalutin grade auction, I picked up this one, just again cover by, homaging that Jim Steranko of Hulk, and this one's got Herc. See, he's put Herc in yellow because doesn't want to be outdone by Hulk. He's the Hercules. And on to the piece de la resistance. Boom, my slab, which is Rye number 1 in a 9.6. This is the first full appearance of Bloodshot, origin and first appearance of the new Rye, and the Harbinger and Solaris appearances in this one too. So I have this one in a raw book. Do I have it down here? No, I don't have it down here, but I have this raw, and I have it signed. It's signed by, was it Layton? It's the guy who, Bob Layton, who, it's his story. And he's also was the runner of Valiant at the time. So this is now officially the cheapest slab that I've ever bought. The second cheapest is my Miles Morales number 4 at $17, but that was US. So by the time shipping and converting to Canadian, it was more than 20 something dollars. So that makes one way down there at the end. This more further over. Nope, further over that way down there. Nottingham number 3. It's next to the Stillwater up there. You can see it. See the Stillwater over there? Stillwater. Next to it is Nottingham number 3. I paid $20 Canadian. So this is the first cheapest, and that's the second cheapest. So I'm going to try to go live tomorrow night. Tomorrow night will be Sunday. I'm going to try it at 7 o'clock. I did some bleep-blop blooping and stuff in the whole algorithm-y thingy on the YouTube thing. So I'm going to try to do the YouTube live. I tried to hook the StreamYard thing into it, and it got really weird and complicated. I need to watch videos and stuff on how to do that. People say it's easy to do, but technology and me, see, welder, so I melt stuff and start fires and destroy things. So technology and me we keep a wary distance, and when we try to mesh, things go awry. So I'm gonna try live tomorrow at 7. Is it gonna work? I don't know. Maybe, probably. I'm gonna give it a shot. And what I'm gonna talk about is Fan Expo coming up next week, and specifically this monster pile that's sitting on my desk now that I'm frightened of. I am frightened because there are so many artists coming to this event, and it's half a short box of frickin' books I've got sitting here that I want to get signed. Now that's going to significantly get reduced if they charge too much for the signatures. So I gotta see what's going on there, because some of these artists are well known and they may be charging for raw signatures. Some of them have deals, you know, they do 3 free raws and then after that they start charging you, like they did with James Tynan the fourth. He did 3 free and then he started charging. So a couple of times I paid because I brought a bunch of books, and another times I was going all 4 days, so I brought 3 books each day, so I had 12 books done for free. And then I bought some books off of them and had a few done and paid for it. So we're gonna see what happens. So that'll be the big conversation I think I'll have for my live stream tomorrow night. And why I'm doing this live stream is twofold. It's one, you know, I want to hopefully work out some bugs, and if I can figure it out and it works okay, I want to try it on my phone during Fan Expo with Mark Andrews, and I want to go live there, and I want to see what kind of reception I got in there and see if it'll work. And you know, because it's in a big building, it's the Toronto Convention Center, and I don't know what the reception's like in there, so we're gonna find out. It could go completely sideways, in which case I'll just record a video and bleep blop bloop it into the internet into the world. Anyway, $15. Hey, cheap slabs. This is a buyer's market. It's finally coming back to us. So catch you guys on the live tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see how it happens. Take care.